What's up, dear my people? You know this is Don Tony Teflon. I'm back at you with another House of the Dragon Season 2 video. And House of the Dragon Season 2 understands one thing, and that is sex sells. Everybody knows sex sells. You have to put some sex no matter what you're doing. And we have gotten a lot of that in Season 2. And we have seen Alicent letting her freak flag fly. First, she was just wiggling those toes for her boy, but now we see her in full action with Kristen Cole. And then once we seen her drinking on that moon tea, we knew that once she was sipping on that scissor, that she had to been sleeping with Kristen Cole for a long time, even when her husband was alive, if she was pregnant. Because remember, this takes place only 2 weeks after his death. So we know Chris Cole, the Pole's pull-out game is extremely weak because she got prego from this cat, and that's why she was sipping on that scissor. But not just her, we seen her son one eye aiming inside the brothel. Seen a little bit too much for my liking, but at least we've seen that man doing his thing too. So they are pushing the narrative, and this is nothing new in Game of Thrones. They know that sex sells, and they will give you all the sex that you need to fulfill. I mean, they'll show anybody having sex. We've seen brother and sisters having sex, and next, could it be dragons? I'm not saying it's going to be, but I wouldn't put it past them.
Who the fuck are you, bitch?
Deborah, stop. We are the slut dragons. We live in these slut caves where we fuck, suck, and eat butt, and we kindly ask that you leave.
I'm out. You ain't gotta tell me twice, homie.
Yeah, we like it down here because we can fuck woolly mammoth.
Alright, homie. To each his own. Back to this. Now, we have seen all type of debauchery when it comes to sex in House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones, but could they truly push the envelope a little bit farther? I was watching the dream that Daemon had while in Harrenhal, and first let me say they're doing a great job with these dream sequences. I just want to focus on this one. We see Daemon going into the Iron Throne. So we see him walking into King's Landing, into the Iron Throne. He sees the Iron Throne itself, but then he hears Rhaenyra, not just any Rhaenyra, young Rhaenyra, Millie Alcott. And it seems weird to me that they used her instead of just using the actress that is playing the older version. But for some reason they wanted to use the young one. It must be important, maybe because they were closer when she was younger. That could be a reason. But as Daemon approaches this Iron Throne, she is speaking Valyrian to him. Now in the beginning, when he first gets out there, he truly can't make out what she's saying because there is some distance in between them. But she rises off the Iron Throne and starts to approach him, and as she approaches him, he's able to hear what she has to say. And this is when she looks at him and she says these words that kind of feel weird to me. And the words were exactly, "You made me." Well, the exact words are, "You created me." Now, he chops her head off after that, but those words stuck with me. You created me. Now, it could be taken two different ways. It could be that he made her the woman that she is by grooming her, by just being around her, that she is almost a female version of him or something like that. Or it could mean he created her. And if he did create her, that would mean he would have had to sleep with her mother, right? And that would mean that he truly is her father, and he would have been sleeping with his daughter. Now listen, they didn't know. It's not a situation like he knew if this was the case, so you can't hold it to him like that. It would be a level up for Game of Thrones, something that they haven't seen. So I've been going through some trailer footage, and they haven't showed everything in the official trailer in this show yet. And there's a couple of scenes. Now in this one shot that they didn't show, this lady in bed apparently having sex with somebody, it does look like Queen Aemma to me. When I think about what Queen Aemma looked like, this is what it looks like. Now, could this be another Harrenhal flashback of Daemon having sex with Aemma? And if he did have sex with Aemma, then that could mean he could be Rhaenyra's father. Now, I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that it isn't. But when I look at the eyebrows of this woman and compare them to the eyebrows of Queen Emma, those eyebrows look exactly the same. Now, maybe all Targaryens got the same person doing their eyebrows. Possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. But to me, those eyebrows do look the same, and this could be Queen Emma. Maybe it's not. But if it is, then damn, you gotta start feeling for the king. I mean, damn, both wives cheated on his ass, god damn it. And that's some foul shit going on right there. And that would also mean that Daemon is the father of Rhaenyra. But you tell me in the comment section, do you think this is possible? Do you think this is what they were hinting at? You could take it two ways. I'm not saying you can't. But if this is a flashback of Emma, then it's done. We're going to find out one way or the other if this is right or wrong. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just putting it out there. And if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up the video, subscribe, and of course, spread this across the realm. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.